there, this is your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 10 of 2021. And the first thing we have this campaign that I was real excited about is 2 new additions to our Cashmere line. So we have our Caressme Cashmere eyeshadow palette, which I'm wearing a couple of shades today. And it's 6 shades. There you go. And nice neutral shades. I really love the pink and the brown and the lighter, but I like the kind of warmer shades too. They have a really, really soft, blendable feel to them. And they actually, there aren't any that I haven't used yet, but they have almost like the imprint on them. It looks like a knitted fabric, which I thought was really cool, gave it a very nice luxe look to it. But they do have a really nice feel, and I will do a little swatch of each of these on my hand for you. This one is fairly light, so hopefully you'll be able to see it there. It's kind of a soft, peachy color. This one has got a little bit more golden in it, and this is one of the shades I'm wearing today. There. Then, of course, the pink that I absolutely love. It's a very rich, kind of neutral, not too light, not too dark pink. We've got this great dark brown that I love as even a liner shade. I actually have this on my lash line today, so I did my always on point liner, and then took an eyeliner brush and put this over that, and then under my lower lash line, since I didn't want like a really dark defined line there. I wanted something a little softer. This is the kind of medium brown. And then last but not least is this kind of reddish brown on the end there. But you see they blend really nicely, and they have a very soft look to them when they blend out. So they're a very nice, soft, silky kind of feel to them. So that's the Caressme Cashmere eyeshadow palette. I never really remember the names. I just remember that I like the eyeshadows. And let me grab my makeup remover here and clean that off there, just so I don't rub any off on anything else. But they're very good getting a nice long wear out of them. Of course, I almost always use the VDL eye primer now, which means that when I go to take my makeup off at the end of the day, my eye makeup looks just as good as it did when I first put it on, looks freshly applied. Of course, I use the waterproof eye and lip makeup remover that just takes everything off in just a swipe, even freshly applied, which usually tends to be harder to take off. The other addition to our Cashmere line is the Caressme Cashmere Multi-Pallet, and it does come with this really super soft kind of fan brush, and has this beautiful impression in it with the kind of pink and the champagne there. And it works as a blush, which is how I'm wearing it today. I'll show you how easy it is. Just do a little swipe there. And now I get a little bit rosier look there. Again, really nice, soft, silky powder. Pressed powder works great as a blush. You can use it as a highlighter. I even went in one day and used it as eyeshadow. So I did kind of the champagne color up along the brow bone, and then did the pink down on the lid for just a really nice, natural, almost nude look. I'm really, really loving that. So 2 great additions to our Cashmere line. They are limited edition, so if you like them, I would get them now, because they won't last for long. Our limited edition things do sell out pretty quickly usually. And this is a look I did one day using both the new Cashmere eyeshadow and the new Multi-Pallet that I just showed, along with some of the other products that have been introduced over campaigns 8, 9, and 10. So I have the Magic's Tint, one of the new formulas in that, the Magic's Corrector, and one of the new Cashmere Essence lipsticks in Summer Berry, which is my favorite shade of those. So just wanted to show that you can create a whole look just using all of these new products from the last few campaigns. We do have a new A box for this campaign, and it is the Eye on the Prize A box. And this one is a really good collection. You've got 3 full-size makeup items. So you have the Glimmer Sticks eyeliner in, I believe it's Blackest Black. Yeah. Oh, no, Blackest Night. So it's the Glimmer Sticks waterproof eyeliner in Blackest Night. You have the Wash Off waterproof mascara, my favorite. That's my go-to day-to-day. I do sometimes, if I want a little bit more drama in the lashes, I'll use the Love It First Lash, but I love the Wash Off waterproof for my day-to-day mascara. The Glimmer Shadow liquid eyeshadow in Pink Topaz, which is a great neutral shade, and a deluxe sample, or like a 2-week trial size, of our Tone Up Primer in Lumiere. So that's kind of like a brightening pearlized primer that gives you that nice little glow from within when you use that before your foundation. And a little bonus item is this little scrunchie band that you can use to hold your hair back when you're doing your skincare and makeup routines. So really, really good selection in the A-Box this campaign. And as always, it's only $10 with any $40 purchase. So always a great deal there. Fun little add-on to any order. I have been waiting for these. These actually came out in, they debuted in the Campaign 8 brochure, but we had a little bit of a, manufacturing and shipping delay, as so many products are having over the last year, and just got them in this last order so that I could finally demo them. And it is our dry shampoo. Again, this is another one of those rare items that I have had to buy elsewhere because we didn't offer that from Avon. And because I do have kind of dry hair, and because I do have sort of this intense color, I try not to shampoo my hair too often because it's just better for my hair. And especially when I've straightened my hair, you always want to get an extra day or two out of that style without having to go to the work of straightening your hair again. So a dry shampoo is a great alternative to having to shampoo and condition your hair in the shower. I have a great little, shower cap that I use to keep my hair dry when I shower on those in-between days. But it's a great way to cleanse, refresh, and revive the hair in between shampoos so that you can maintain your style for more days. It, is great for all hair types. It doesn't leave, ours does not leave a white cast in the hair. It absorbs oil and eliminates odor, so this is a great alternative. Sometimes you go places with kind of strong odors, go through like an outdoor barbecue, or if you go someplace that has maybe cigarette smoke or something like that, this will also remove the odor from your hair. It provides a deep kind of detoxifying cleanse to the hair. It has charcoal in it to help kind of pull out anything that you don't want in your hair. And it has white tea powder, so it actually soothes your scalp if your scalp gets dry or irritated or itchy. And of course, it prolongs your blowout style. So this is the Incredible Invisible. So this is good for all hair colors. Works great for lighter hair colors as well. But we do also have 2 in, this is the Enigmatic Dark, and we also have a, let's see, is it Brilliant Brunette? Fearless Brunette. That also have a little bit of color to them, so that kind of helps, freshen up and maybe even camouflage any roots that you might have coming in between as well. It's not as much coverage as, say, like our Root Touch-Up powder would be, but it is just a little bit a faint color. And the really cool thing is when I first got this, I was testing it out on my arm, and you could see the color, and I could rub it off on my arm with my fingers. When I used it on my hair, I could run my fingers through my hair like that and didn't get any of the color on my fingers. So that was really cool. The other really great thing about this that I like so much better than other dry shampoos that I have used in the past, it does have a scent. It's described as kind of a fruity scent. It's a melon tea blossom scent, but it is a very, very light scent. And once I sprayed this in my hair, so you spray it in at the roots, you let it sit for about 30 seconds or so, and then you kind of massage it in to help it absorb the oil and soothe the scalp. Once I had done that, I didn't smell it anymore. It was great because other ones, they're so, I mean, I've used ones that were just so strong that you have to leave the bathroom after you spray them. And even the lighter ones, it was still had kind of this strong scent throughout the day that that I didn't really like, especially because, you know, if I pick my perfume for the day, you know, it's not necessarily the right scent for me. So I really like that these have this very, very soft scent that dissipates as soon as you've applied it. So it does, you know, remove those other odors from your hair, but doesn't replace it with a strong scent from the dry shampoo. So really, really loving the dry shampoo. And I have a couple, I always, you know, feature something from our sale flyer because this is where we have kind of like our bundle deals and occasional like deep discount type items that we have. So I always recommend, you know, if you don't see the physical flyer, going on my online store, youravon.com/carnold, and in the menu where it says sales and specials, you can see the special offers there. You can also go to where it says digital brochure. If you hover over that, there's also an option to see the online brochure, which is the online version of this brochure. So you can flip through the pages, but it also has any flyers, and it'll have our Good Buys flyer, which is our clearance flyer that has our while supplies last, final sale, no return type clearance section in there as well. So I usually do, you know, do like a bundle and save offer from here. But we have what we call some flyer exclusives. So these items are not going to be in the regular brochure, but they will be available on the website on youravon.com/carnold. So they're available there. And for my face-to-face customers, I can order these items from the flyer as well. They just won't be in the regular brochure. So there's actually 3 of them that I was really excited to see, and so I picked up. So this one is from the Face Shop. It's from their Smile Foot line, and it's an exfoliating cream for the feet. And I've used, you know, like sloughing creams before that are kind of thick and messy, and this is really good because you just put it on the feet. You know, it's like a cream. You rub it in. I can actually, yeah, I do have something to take it off with. Can show you just a little bit what it looks like. So it looks just like a regular cream, and it has a very, very fine grit in it. It also has urea is the primary ingredient in it. So it really softens up the dead skin cells so you can slough those off, and it really moisturizes the feet. And I'll tell you, I am really, really, really loving it. So you just kind of massage it in, and it's nice because it's a good excuse to massage your feet. So when your feet are you know, tired and need that extra, and then you just wipe it off with a towel. So it does a really, really great job. And I'll tell you, I use the cracked heel relief cream pretty regularly, not as often as I should. So my feet are still a little bit rough around the edges of the heels and around the edges of some of the toes or the side of my feet. And the top of my feet have always had kind of almost like a rough feel, even when they look nice and smooth. But this has really helped to kind of just really get rid of all those dead skin cells that sit on my feet, and let the cracked heel relief cream really get in and do its job. And my feet have been so much softer since using this. And they were pretty soft. Like I said, just a few areas that because I don't, you know, treat my feet as well as I should and do not apply that cream as often as I should, we're still a little bit rough, but this kind of just gave that a little bit of a boost and let it do its job a little bit better. And another thing that I used that just really put my feet over the top, soft and smooth, is a mask for the feet. So, we have sheet masks for the face. You put your sheet mask on your face, you sit for 15 or 20 minutes. It's like your own little personal spa experience. Well, now we have that for your feet, and we have that for your hands. So so I got both of these masks because, again, I have the same problem with my hands. I love the Moisture Therapy Intensive Healing and Repair hand cream, and I love the silicone glove hand cream. They both do an amazing job on my hands. I don't apply them as often as I should. They do a great job, and I can usually get away with just once in the morning and once at night. My hands are pretty soft, but sometimes I just feel like they need a little bit more. So both of these use basically the same type of, I guess, technology, if you will. So they have a really super moisturizing cream on the inside. They have different ingredients. The one for the feet, of course, because you're trying to soften up that really dry, rough skin. Again, has the urea in it, just like the scrub does. The hands have like shea butter and collagen and really super moisturizing ingredients. But you've got the lotion or the essence kind of on the inside, and you have this 2 layers. So you've got the kind of fabric that's like you would use on the sheet mask, but then you also have the plastic outer covering to kind of seal everything in. So for the feet mask, and they come in, they're like attached like this, and then you just perforate them and slip them over your feet. And what I did was I did it one morning, so I didn't really do the whole spa experience thing with the feet, but I put these on, and then I put my socks on over the top, just so that I didn't have like a slippery surface. And then I went about my morning routine. And then about half an hour later, I slipped off the socks, slipped these off, rubbed the excess cream into my feet. And I'll tell you what, they were so incredibly soft. Even the top of my feet, that normally, even though they look smooth, feels a little bit rough, came out super, super smooth. So I would probably do this once every couple of weeks, maybe as rare as once a month, as often as once a week, just to really kind of give my feet that little treat and kind of keep them soft. And it was enough that, this maybe a couple times a week, and my cracked heel relief cream 3 or 4 times during the week, more often if I remember, and take the time, really will keep my feet nice and soft. And it has even, the foot one has even a little bit of peppermint in it, so it has that nice cooling, soothing feel, which would be, I think, fantastic at the end of the day if you spend your day on your feet, especially in heels, to just come home and relax. But I could still get up and walk around. I've used other masks on the feet that they were like a cream type mask or a clay mask, and you had to sit and be still while it was doing its thing. This, I could still get up and move around and go about my routine. And pretty much the same with the hand mask. It's the same thing. It's got this fibrous material on the inside with the cream, and you just slip those on. And I was still able, I can actually slip this on here. There's actually still a little bit of lotion on it. I used these last night. You just massage it. I just sat here and was just scrolling Facebook on my computer. And so I was just, massaging my hands. These ones you do about 15 to 20 minutes, so a little bit less than the foot. And just kind of kept, massaging my hands. This inner layer really clings to the hand, so even when you're gaping in the kind of outer plastic layer, it's still really just holding that moisturizing cream really close to the skin. And then you just, after 15, 20 minutes, you just pull those off, and you just you massage the excess cream in, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and use that all over my hands. And I noticed, the softer, smoother look and feel to the skin on my hands. My nails looked more kind of nourished and healthy. They didn't look as dry. So really, really loving that rich hand mask. I don't know how much of a limited edition these are going to be. I'm hoping folks really, really love them and order them a lot, and we get to keep them, and that they will maybe eventually make their way into the regular brochure. But in the meantime, I'm just going to snatch up as many of them as I can from the little sale flyer here to make sure that I have those around for a while. So that is everything I have for you for Campaign 10. I hope you're all having a fabulous, fabulous day. Remember to, if you're on Facebook, to look for the group Thoughts on Beauty and be sure to join that group for all the latest sneak peeks and things. Folks in the Thoughts on Beauty group got to see these products actually a couple weeks ago. When I first received them, before I had a chance to even use them, they got to take a first look with me of those products. So definitely hop on over to Facebook and join that Thoughts on Beauty group if you have not already. And be sure, if you haven't, that you have entered this month's sweepstakes. Avon gives away a great prize bundle worth hundreds of dollars each month. And all you have to do to enter is go to youravon.com/CArnold. Scroll down a little bit to where you see the prize for that month, and it says, I'm feeling lucky. Just click on that. You can fill out the entry form right there, and you're all good to go. So be sure to do that once a month because I love to see somebody I know win. So again, hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you again in a couple of weeks. Bye.